'n man wat deur Tony Stark geïnspireer is, ja, want hy wil ook eendag sy tegnologie gebruik om aan die weermag te verskaf. Ons gesels met ons eie plaaslike Iron Man, Keanu Rust. Good morning, Keanu.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's wonderful to speak to you today. I mean, you have been in the newspapers with this Iron Man suit, and I cannot wait to hear more about it. Yeah. But before we get to the actual suit, I want to know, where did the idea of Rust Industries start?
Well, if you think about the name, it's a very similar sound to Stark Industries. Mm-hmm. So it's
it rings a bell.
Yeah, since I was a little kid, I've been always like obsessed with superheroes, and I think Iron Man specifically was one of those characters. I just saw myself, like every kid has that dream, like I want to be this superhero, I want to be that superhero, but my dream was to be Iron Man, and I saw myself in the future achieving that dream, and I just kept working to it every day and here I am now.
Keanu, I want to say my dream is to be Batman. Can you please get a suit for me too?
Yes, and Batman and what's the other
Robin.
one? Yes, Catwoman.
Catwoman. Oh, yes. There we go. So please, Keanu.
Maybe your next suit, you know. But it's very impressive, yeah. Keanu, because at just 22 years old, you founded Rust Industries, and it took 2 years and almost 40,000 rand to develop, and you don't have the same financial sources as Stark Industries, so you are quite ambitious. How did you finance it, and how did you manage the whole process?
Well, I put away a good chunk of my salary each month to pay for all of the tools and everything I needed. Yeah, I worked lots of overtime to make up the extra change and anything I can put together so I could afford all the things I needed. This is my passion project.
Keanu, now I need to know, how do you start with this? Because I'm assuming it's not something you Google, how to make an Iron Man suit. I don't know, maybe it is, because that's pretty much what I would do. But an Iron Man suit, the complexities behind it, I wouldn't even know where to start. So where did you start? How did you do the research?
I think because I've always been artistic and been making things since I was really young, I think all the experience over the years added together, along with obviously lots of research and things like that, I was able to put all of those skills together into one big project. And yeah, it's so hard to explain because it's so complex.
Yeah. And give us some specs. What can it do?
So there's 2 guns on the forearms that could fire 9mm rounds, but blanks currently.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get chased around by cops for firing.
By scalums.
Yeah. There's also a minigun here on the shoulder that shoots those same rounds. The barrel spins and shoots those rounds out. And then on each portion here of the shoulder, there's a flashlight on this side that pops out, and then a little rocket launcher that pops out on the other side. So those are pretty much the features of the suit.
And how's the accuracy? Have you tested it?
Of the weapons?
Yes.
It's okay. It could be better, but I'll say it's okay for a first prototype, a first attempt. Yeah.
And is it a one-size-fits-all costume? Would I fit into it, or does it just fit on you?
It just fits on me. It's pretty close to my specs, my body, shoulder width and height and everything. So yeah. I would have to make a custom suit per.
Yeah.
I love how you just casually mention a rocket launcher on the shoulder that comes out, as if every suit can do that. Keanu, what did you want to accomplish with this? And yes, you spent years making this, lots of money, but what is the aim? Where do you want to go with this?
I definitely think if I carried on going with the future version and had the adequate funding to support that, I could make this suit in such a way that it could be used practically for military purposes and so on, and police and so forth. So that's definitely the plan, to try and make the final version and market it to the military.
And is that what you aim to do now, to focus further on this costume, or would you like to try another Marvel character, for instance?
Yeah, it's definitely, the thoughts are there, but I do think I'm like super tunnel vision, like focused on making this suit a success right now. So I'll probably do that first.
Wow.
Just for interest's sake, obviously you're a Marvel fan, but who apart from Iron Man are your favorite characters?
I think Spider-Man's always been up there, like number one. And then as soon as Iron Man came out, then it was like, okay, this is the new guy now.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to use a lot of time to make the Spider-Man suit.
Yeah,
I think you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Keanu, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations with your Iron Man suit. It really is remarkable, and all the best going forward. I hope you get that support and funding, and we hope to see you when you're done with your last one, your final launch. But thank you so much for your time this morning.